We started the conference with a woman going around the world once every 90 minutes. And we're going now to meet one who's going around just this portion of the world. If you can have that slide up. Not exactly that portion. A portion of the world from basically from Siberia to Australia. There we go. Over a period of 2 years. That's because she's doing it on foot. Her name is Sarah Marquis. Here's what she looks like. And right now, she is in a remote part of China where it's 3 a.m. There's not many people around, actually nothing there, except I'm hoping a cell phone signal. Sarah, are you there?
Yes. Hello, everybody.
Sarah,
how are you doing?
Sarah, where are you exactly?
I'm in Sichuan. I'm 200 kilometers south of Chengdu, in the mountain area.
So you're in a small tent on a mountainside, and it's the middle of the night.
Exactly. It's 3:28 or something.
So we're just looking
but
here.
I had a cup of coffee before.
So we're just going to be paging through some of the slides of your journey. And apart from the spectacular scenery, there aren't a lot of people around. How many people have you met in the last 2 or 3 days?
I passed today one village and where it was like few houses. And there is some people, few, but there is around people, yes, here. A week ago, I went to an amazing area where there was nobody really, because there was no road access. It was unbelievable. I find some people where they never saw actually white people before. It was an incredible place, really. So there is some patches along the way where it's like people, and sometimes it's less, and sometimes it's really surprising what you find.
So in these remote areas that you're in, it has to be quite hard to survive. What do you do for food and water?
Water is kind of easy here. I'm really happy about that because they've got like those little caves on a rock where you find some dripping water, like spring water, really good water. And for the food, I've got my cart with me, which is practical because I can put 10 days of food inside of supply.
And how much equipment do you have overall to do that?
Depends which area, but here in China, I've got my cart with me, and which is 50 kilograms. On my back, I've got a backpack with 12 kilograms exactly, which is I can go for like 10 days, like self-sufficient. I've got everything. A tent and a pump filter, a fuel stove, and a mattress, sleeping bag. Yes.
And we've just seen some pictures of you with various animals, horses, what looks like a pretty spectacular lizard. How do you welcome strange visitors from other species?
Oh, yes, of course. That's why I think I belong to them those days, you know. Yes, it's really what I'm here for. I'm deep in the nature to really get that harmony with the nature and to get connected with what is around me, really. And just 1 hour ago, I had a huge rock falling from the top of the cliff, like 3 meters away of my tent. So you never know what happened, you know.
So when you say you like close contact with nature, you mean sometimes nearly close contact, right?
Yeah, you never know. It's like once again, it's just you have to be ready. You have to be flexible. You have to listen to the nature and read the nature and be at the right spot, obviously.
We're looking at a picture of you here with some camels around your tent. Tell us about that.
Oh, yes. Yes, that was amazing day. That was the first day I was in a Gobi Desert in Mongolia, and I had a bit of trouble sleeping in Mongolia, and I was tired that morning, and I woke up really late because I had a really good night that night. And I had my breakfast. It was sunny already, so I turned my back. The sun was behind me, and I hear a noise like, just a small, really, really quiet noise. And I turned around. It was like 15 camels, like 3 meters away from me, with babies, and they were just coming like so quietly and just coming out of nowhere. And then they go, and it was amazing, really.
What kind of technology are you carrying with you?
I've got a satellite phone and a mobile phone, and also a solar panel to recharge all those batteries. And for safety, I've got a tracker also. So my team back in Switzerland know exactly where I am in case.
So, I mean, I'm sure that the question on everyone's mind, I mean, you've been doing this for, 20 years, hiking, yes. I think I read 30,000 kilometers in that time.
Yes.
Why?
I don't have all the answers, really, but every time I start an expedition, on my left pocket, I've got questions, And usually when I finish my expeditions, I've got answers, but on my right pocket, I've got a bit more questions. So it's going on and on like that for a few years now. It's like a wandering trip, really.
What's one of the biggest new questions you found in your right pocket?
My biggest question this trip, it's really why we're not connected to nature anymore, why we don't belong to nature, why we don't feel nature, why we've got so much problem related to the nature. And I want deeply to find a solution to that. And I don't want people to go in nature. I want to take nature inside our lives. And that's my goal. I want to find a solution, simple solution, to take the nature back to our life again.
Sarah, we're looking at a picture of a dog with a map of Australia wrapped around him. Tell us about this dog.
This is Joe. I met Joe during my 14,000 kilometers walk in Australia. In a farm, I was looking for water. And the farmer basically was ready to kill him. So in a flash of a second, I stole the dog and I ran away with him. And since we together, so he finished the trip with me with a backpack on, and then I bring him back to Switzerland. He's a really amazing dog. He's a wild dog, by the way. He's a dingo.
Well, Sarah, we're looking at a beautiful photograph of you with the dog, mountains in the background. Thank you so much for bringing some nature, some beauty, and some inspiration to this TED conference. And from all of us here, we wish you a safe and beautiful rest of trip. Thank you.
Thank you very much. See you guys. Thank you.